Hey everybody, welcome back to another Mythic Monday. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Cosmic Legion's Outpost Zaxxius wave, Kalian Shunn. If Saturday morning cartoons fueled your imagination as a kid and powers your action figure collecting now as an adult, then you're in the right place. Thanks for stopping by and welcome to Saturday Morning Toy Collector. And if you like my content, please consider subscribing. Alright, here we have the front of the package here. And you can see she has a little write-up right here on the side. If you want to pause and read that, you certainly can. Here's a little write-up of Outpost Zaxxius and the state of the Cosmerium at this moment. You can see a couple of little items there on the side, and then here you can see some of the other characters, especially the ones in this wave. I've got most of these. I got this guy right here we're going to do a review of, and so I just need to pick up this guy right here, which I'll probably do very soon. So let's get her opened up and see everything she comes with. All right, starting out with her accessories, we're going to start off with her alternate head, which is super, super nice. I really dig this. We've seen this head before. I like this little plate that covers. Typically, it's clear, but this time they've painted it and put some typography over it, and you can see there's a bright blue eye underneath. I do love this robotic head sculpt, and it's probably the one that's going to go on this figure on my shelf. But let's get that snapped back in, and man, yeah, just with that writing on the front, just really looks great. Here we have a single shoulder pad. It looks like the same one that came with Is Sepidian in Wave 1, but we only get one for her right shoulder. She does come with this staff that doesn't have a top on it. It's really nice. I think we've seen this before with one of the Oleg Thygars, I believe. And then she does come with this nice sidearm. It's painted in this bronze color with this silvery blue accent color. I absolutely love this. I have the same colorway here on the rifle, which I love. I love these two colors mixed together. They look great. Here we have a little rocket or a little missile that fits on either one of her gauntlets, which is great. Look at all the paintwork on this tiny little thing. They really went all out on such a small detail. We do have this nice belt. It's got a little area in there for holding stuff. And man, I don't know if I've gotten one of these before, and I really dig the detail. Lots of painted silver accents on this thing. Next up, we have two of her trigger finger hands, and they are on vertical hinges. She has two gripping hands with horizontal hinges on her in the package. We have her little pegs for holding her weapons. And then she comes with this nice cloak, and I absolutely love this thing. I love the little Velcro clasp under the neck. It's got a wired hood. It's got wired around the edges, and this wire is very thick and nice. I think it holds very well. It's got this Batman vibe to it because of the scallops along the bottom, but I love the stitched lines and the wiring. It's just perfect. Now here we have Kalian Shunn standing straight up and down right out of the package. Just put her up on the turntable, and you can see all the little parts and pieces that make her up. Lots of reuse here, but she still comes out looking unique. If anybody saw episode, I believe it was 5 of Double Jointed, you saw me and Greg unbox this character and take a look at her, and we were gushing all about her. She is incredible and looks amazing. I absolutely love this figure. This was the one that kind of stood out to me in this wave. That was one that I was like, I have to pick this particular figure up. So let's take a closer look at Kalian Shunn here. You can see that this is the Thrace head just repainted. I absolutely love it with this blue hair and this little piece hanging down, but that gradient and the dots, the paintwork on her face is just exquisite. You can see some female night builder parts here. If we move the hair, let's see if we can, this head is on really, really tight. Let's see if I can pop that off. I want to show that this is, that same sort of Mythic Legion's night builder, female night builder body here. With a bare arm and then a female knight arm here. But you see how it goes down from like Mythic Legion's parts right here into Cosmic Legion's parts down below with the gauntlet, and it just fits so perfectly. It looks great along with, the Mythic Legion's upper torso, but then the Cosmic Legion's belt. Look at the straps going around. That's going to be hidden, but they've painted it, all the paint details on the belt, which we've seen before. And then you've got this loincloth piece here that's wired, which is also neat. We have the bare legs here going down into cosmic boots, which just look great. So let's get the this head popped on. Now it's going to look a little weird without the cloak. It sits a little high. You can definitely see her skin tone under the helmet, which I'm okay with because it does look like she's put on a helmet, and I'm okay with that. But I think this is going to look much better with the cloak on, which we can do with the head on. We don't have to do it. We don't have to pop it off because it just fits around and Velcros underneath the neck. And I really like this, the way this looks, because it kind of covers up that neck a little bit. The hood is wired, so you can get that to sit down any kind of way you want. I love the colors here. This rust colored red and this deep blue, I think they work very well together, and they add a lot of color to this figure, and I'm digging it. I love the hood up on the robotic head, just looks really cool. I know I've heard this before, you know, people say it's given Bosch vibes from Star Wars, and it does, 100%. That's exactly what it's giving. I love that you can pull the cloak back over the arms, and that looks really nice. You can have one exposed. The wire in this is really good. I wish they would use some of this thicker wire for the Mythics, or maybe they do. Maybe this is the same gauge wire, but the cloaks are longer on Mythics, and maybe these cloaks being smaller and less material, the wire holds them better. But I feel like this wire holds better than some of the wires that we get in the capes from Mythic Legions. But yeah, this figure is fantastic. Let's see if we can put the shoulder pad on with the cloak. I'm not sure this is going to work out very well, but we're going to give it a shot anyway and see how it works. And is this post going to give me some trouble? Or are we going to be able to do it? I think we'll be able to get it in at least enough to see what this looks like. There we go. And then, you know, so you can do it, but I think it forces the clasp apart right here at the Velcro a little too much. I think it's just a little too much bulk. Yeah, let's just pop this off. I do want to see what she looks like with this pauldron on, but with the with her unhelmeted head on. I keep wanting to call it the Thrace head, but you know, we can definitely call it the Kalian head, because with this paint job, it's definitely, she's owning it, and I think that looks good. You can put the hair in front of it. I think that looks really nice. Although I don't think this is the style that's going to go on my shelf. But let's see what else we can do with this figure. I do like this head a lot. I hate throwing this head in a parts bin because this head is so gorgeous. But that robot head just does it for me. All right, let's do a little size comparisons here. Here we have Kalian Shunn standing next to Thrace, so you can see how the heads match up. So we are going to compare her to a cosmic Mythic Legions here. And then let's bring in a couple of other females from Cosmics. Let's bring in Zirian Spire, who looks great. Man, I wonder if that head would look good on that Ziri body. I bet that would look awesome. Here we have the Tusk Engineer female body. Now this is a head that I customized myself and painted up that belt, so that's definitely not how the Tusk Engineer comes. That's a little custom from me. And then here we have Vorga, the 2.0 female in this wave, so you can see how she stacks up against them. So let's get these out of the way, get her into some backgrounds, into some lighting, and see how she poses up. Like I said before in the double jointed episode with Greg, and I've actually said it here, this character is the one that really captured me the most from this little mini wave, this Outpost Zaxxius wave. I love the colors. I love this head. I love the mix of cosmic and mythic parts. I love the robot head with the cloak, the soft goods. To me, this is a perfect figure. And if somebody was not into cosmics and they had never bought any cosmics before, I would probably take this figure and put it in their hand and say, buy this one as your first cosmic, because it kind of eases you into the cosmic universe with all of the mix of mythic parts that you have here. So I think that's really cool too. This figure is just, it's a 100% perfect figure for me. It's a knockout. I don't have any complaints. I don't think there was any missteps with this figure. This figure, to me, is the best one in the Outpost Zaxxius wave, and might just be my favorite cosmic of all of the legions that have been released so far. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching another Mythic Monday. I super appreciate it. And over the weekend, I wanted to say thank you to everybody because we hit 2,600 subscribers, and I could not have done that without you guys. So thank you so very much for your continued support. Please continue to check us out over at Instagram at Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I am your Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I'm your host, Mark, and I will see you in the toy aisles.